last year has probably been for me the most non-musical, if that's even a word, year for me. I just had my son. He just turned 2, October 1st. If anyone that's a new parent, life changes very drastically. So in October of 2011, I put out the Your Favorite MC album with the Snow Goons, and I toured behind that for a couple months, and then I would say like February or March 2012, my son's mother took a job, very good job, and ended up being a stay-at-home dad. So that's been pretty much my life for the last 6 months. But I've been doing gigs here and there, recording here and there. I have a new project dropping on Christmas Day called Reef The Lost Cauze is Dead. Very interesting project. I hope you guys enjoy it. But for the most part, I've just been being a family man and just trying to be the best dad that I can be, trying to be the best provider that I can be, and it's changed me in a lot of ways that I didn't think possible. As far as I was so focused and driven on my music, and that was it. Music was everything. But I'm at a point now where I've realized that it's not everything, and I think my son had a lot to do with that, and I thank him for that because it really put things in perspective for me. Now next year, I'm back to work. We're going to end this year with a bang, and with the new project, and hopefully get right back into it. February, I'm going to Australia for the first time with the Snow Goons. Very excited about that, and then hopefully back on the road and just continuing to put out good quality music. So that's been my year pretty much. Being a dad. I missed a lot of his first year. I was gone a lot, so I missed a lot, and I regret that. But this is what I chose to do in my life, so I'm gonna keep pushing. So. Well, the for those who follow my career closely, or are fans or friends of mine, they know that my last official proper, so to speak, solo release was Vicious Cycle, which was in 2008. In 2010, I put out Fight Music, which was a collaborative effort between me and local producers, Guns and Butter. One local Stu Bangers, he's a Boston resident. So that was 2010, and then 2011 was a project with the Snow Goons. So I haven't done anything that was just me in a while, and that's what this new project was about. Was just getting back to the basics, the fun part of the music. This project is been me just rediscovering myself musically. I think I've been kind of pigeonholed. I feel like I appreciate all the love that I get for the underground heads and things I've done with Army of the Pharaohs and different things like that, but I'm very content and very focused on trying to get people to realize that me as a solo artist is very different than what the image of me has been kind of cast out there. That's why the album is called Reef The Lost Cauze is Dead. The image or the idea of what people think of me is something that I'm not very comfortable with, because I feel like people think I'm very, they know me for maybe one type of thing, one type of style, or one type of sound. And for those who have been fans of mine, followed me from day one, they know that my greatest asset, I feel, has been diversity, and has been, doing things that most quote-unquote underground MCs aren't really known for. We always try to do songs that can make people think. We try to make songs that make people want to change things, but we also make music that makes people want to dance. We also make music that makes people want to make love or fuck or whatever we want to have. I want to have those emotions touched on every level. So for me, the main thing has been rediscovering that and just having fun with it again. There was a point where I can honestly admit that I was a little burned out. I was doing a lot of, you were at a show before, it was empty bars and things like that. And, I'm not complaining, because any opportunity you get to perform anywhere in the world, it's a lot of people that don't have that opportunity. So I'm grateful for that. But for me, it was just at a point where I felt like I was just running in circles, hitting my head on a wall. And I definitely did not enjoy a lot of the last, tours and things like that I did, because I was so just tired, man. I was burnt out a little bit, which is back to the first part I was talking about, just being home with my son and, just rediscovering myself as a human. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times MCs or, producers, DJs, whatever, people that are involved in the music business, they get lost in that identity and they get lost in that whole world, and you kind of lose touch with who you are as a person. So me getting back to who I was as a person allowed me to open up my mind a little bit more musically. So I've been having a lot of fun working on this project, and I can't wait to get it out there and you know, put something else out right after that. And you know, I'm sitting on a lot of music right now, so I'm looking forward to just getting that stuff out there. I mean, you know, there's
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. I mean, on the producer tip, you know, the obviouses are the, you know, the Alchemists of the world. You know, I've yet to do anything with Primo. You know, me and Evidence have passed each other in different circles, and he actually gave me a beat a while ago that I didn't end up using, which I hope he doesn't, you know, didn't take that personal at all. You know what I mean? That's my dude. I'm a huge fan of what he's doing. MC wise, you know, I'm a big fan of what Bronson's doing. I'm from Philly, so I would love to work with, you know, a guy like Meek Mill. I just, you know, started working with Freeway and stuff like that, so that's cool. I'm a big fan of Kendrick Lamar. I love what he's doing. Rock Marciano, I think right now is my favorite rapper. Me and him have spoken here and there, so I'm hoping to get him on something soon. You know, obviously I love to work with Sean Price again. That's still my dude. You know, but for me, man, I'm very prideful. So for me with collabs, it has to be that person respects me and wants to work with me, and it's not just on some, you know, I pay them money and that's it. I want it to be that, you know, those people genuinely want to work with me. So whoever I collab with, it has to be natural. But you know, I'm a big fan of the underground independent hip hop stuff. So a lot of the guys I named are in that realm. Some are, you know, major stars or what have you. But for the most part, you know, I'm just very, very content on working with my crew and people that I respect and love. And if that love and respect is mutual, then I would love to make something happen. But if it doesn't happen that way, then it probably won't happen at all, you know. So
that's the way it should be. I mean,
that's how I feel about it, you know.
When people dial in the collaborations,
it's even you can always kind of tell when it's been dialed in, and I feel like that's you know, the internet has kind of made that very possible, because you know, and I admit, you know, this is how I feed my family. So I've done a lot of songs with people that, you know, I don't really would normally want to do, but because financially, business wise, you know, I had to do it. You know, I understand that aspect of it, but for me, I think it's much more, the music is much more better when the two people genuinely respect and love each other and want to work with each other. So,
you mentioned Kendrick Lamar.
yeah, man, you know, I'm very proud to see someone that is an MC, someone that is, you know, this isn't a guy that's making, you know, strip club anthems. This is a guy that's really, really spitting. And, you know, I know the Dre affiliation helped, but I feel like he did a lot of his legwork on his own with his own team. And it's great to see a guy like that win. And I think his album will definitely stand the test of time. I haven't heard an album that well put together in a very long time. I was very, very impressed. I wasn't really big on Dude, you know, a year ago or two when other people were like really, really about him. It took me a while. But once I heard his album, I listened to pretty much everything he put out before. And I'm very impressed. I'm a big fan of his. And, you know, I hope he continues to succeed, because when someone like that succeeds, it allows for people like me to be able to do my job, because, you know, we're not, you know, labels are seeing that you can still be lyrical, you can still be true to yourself and still sell records. So I give him the ultimate respect, for sure. You know, at this point in time, I feel like it's very hard for people to justify a lot of the garbage that we've been being fed. And I think with the internet and you know, satellite radio and things like that, they're not just accepting what is being fed to them. So you don't have to listen to the radio anymore. You can listen to, you know, podcasts or, you know, internet radio and hear things that you normally wouldn't, and it's a different variety. And it's the same with you know, shows and you know, things like that, where we're not just being told this is what we're supposed to like. People this day and age have definitely more say in what they respect and what they listen to, and I feel like the powers that be are going to have to start listening to that a lot more. I feel like most people, if you ask them, they're not huge fans of you know, at least true hip-hop fans will tell you they're not a, you know, huge fan of all the stuff that's going on. Now, don't get me wrong, I like my ignorant hip-hop like the next man. You know, when I'm out with my friends drinking, you know, I don't want to sit and listen to a guy spitting about, you know, arithmetic. I want to hear ignorant shit, but there's a time and place for that. And, you know, when I'm in the car with my friends or somewhere, and we're driving, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just kind of like, man, this is crazy that they're playing all this club shit at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I don't think that everyone wants that. So it's good that guys like Kendrick and people like that are starting to break that mold. You know what I mean? Yo, this is Reef The Lost Cauze. You're checking out nehiphop.com. Northeast represented, Boston, New York, Philly. We all in here tonight. Dead Prez, Jay Song, DJ Stress. Somebody go sound check. Make sure you check us out. Peace.